anybody home? Hello!
What's going on, guys? Today we're doing a product review. We're going to check out the Teeter Hang Up Table, which is an inversion table. I ran the New York City Marathon a couple of weeks ago and was having some lower back pain and some neck and spine issues. So I started to look at inversion boots or an inversion table. Didn't really trust the inversion boots, so I ended up going with the Teeter Hang Up Table. So first thing to know, you probably need about 4 feet of space wide and about 3 deep to be able to fit this in your place. Setup was super easy, so I didn't bore you guys with that, so you didn't have to fast forward through 15 minutes of super sped up video or whatever. Pretty simple, any dummy can do it. So if you can't, leave a comment in the show notes and you can let me know that you were a dummy and you weren't able to set up the table. But other than that, super easy setup. There's different options. I ended up getting the Lumbar Support and the Acupressure Nodules, but I didn't end up using them, and I'll show you guys in a minute and I'll tell you why. But basically the inversion table is for people who have circulation issues, back pain, different things where you might have had like some disc issues or something like that, and you need to get upside down, but you don't have a handstand in your practice, or you don't have a headstand, or you don't even want to bother with it. It's kind of nice because you can use the table and you can just like zone out for a little bit. So some of the things that I did with it was get upside down, meditate for a little bit, and I also incorporated some active movements such as like sit-ups, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But let me take you through the setup and everything, and I'll let you guys know at the end what I thought of it, and that's pretty much it. So right here is the Teeter Hang Up inversion table. It does take up a piece of your room, so if you're worried about space, just make sure that you have about 4 feet and about 3 feet wide, just to not get in a position of ordering it and then kind of having buyer's remorse after you can't fit it anywhere. But as far as the table's concerned, it was super easy to put together, and it's only got a couple moving pieces that you need to know about. So right here, you can lock your ankles out. So you step in, lock your ankles out, which I'll show you in a minute. Then you can set the height, and the height basically goes from midget to Bigfoot, so you don't have to worry about that. I think it goes from like a 4'5" person all the way up to a 7-foot person. In here is the acupressure nodules. You can put them in here, 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 and here. Different heights and different pressure points. And then there's a lumbar support tool that goes in here for lumbar support. I don't really have a need for either of those things, so I didn't do it. And then up top is just a little headrest. So let's take a look and we'll step in right now. So pretty easy. You just come around, step in, press the blue button, lock it down to your comfort level. Make sure that you've got a nice little foothold. Then you can begin to rock back, or you can just go straight up and over. Then you pretty much just hang here, get comfortable, enjoy it. So you can do this for as long as you want, but obviously you got to realize all the blood is rushing to your head, which is why I'm kind of talking funny right now. But you can also do cool things like sit-ups. And I kind of like to do a little upside down meditation and just hang out for a bit. Let the blood rush to my head, kind of relax my neck, and just let it work its magic. But you can feel like right away. It only took a few sessions before I could feel a difference, and where I really noticed it was my lower back, the middle of my spine, and my neck. So when you really like let your head relax back and you just hang here and you kind of go with it, that's when I noticed a lot of the benefits. So I started to do this for about 3 weeks, and really felt great afterwards. And when you're ready to come up, you can just lift and use the handle supports to rock yourself forward. And that's pretty much the Teeter Hang Up Table in a nutshell. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything you need to see with the Teeter Hang Up Inversion table. Super simple. Like I said, we cut out the instructions and the setup just because it's really basic, but you know, everything you need to see, which I just showed you as far as locking in your ankles, flipping yourself upside down, and what you can do there is pretty much everything you need to know about the device. It's pretty simple. You step into it, you turn yourself upside down, and that's it. It's not a very complex device. The only thing that I noticed is that you can get a little bit deeper into the Teeter Hang Up Table if you wanted to. So if you use like these acupressure nodules or the lumbar support, just know that they do have those add-ons if you have certain areas of pain. I didn't, so I didn't really need to use them. That's why I showed you guys the nodules, which are basically these little guys right here. And you can put those in up top or in the middle section or down below. But basically all they are is like a little pressure point for your back, and they're super simple and easy to install. The same thing with the lumbar support. Not even gonna bother showing you to, just because it's really easy to fit in. Right in those slots that I showed you in the beginning of the video, you slide that in and then you determine what height you wanna use. But like I said, I didn't have that kind of pain, so I didn't even bother with it. I did notice after only a couple weeks that a lot of the pressure in my lower back was relieved and a lot of the tension in my neck was relieved, which was awesome, because after the New York City Marathon was over, I was in a lot of pain, more discomfort just from all the pounding on my body, and the Teeter Hang Up Table really helped to relieve that, and that's what I was hoping for. So the price point's like $300, and you need 4 feet wide by about 3 feet deep, or vice versa. You basically need 4 feet by 4 feet to stick it in a room or a home gym or whatever you need to use. And that'll cover your space for like flipping the table upside down. But I thought it was really beneficial and it was worth the money. For me, I'm not gonna go see a chiropractor every week, or have the ability to go see a masseuse. So basically just hang out upside down for 5 to 20 minutes every single day, and within a few days to a week you're going to notice a difference. I'm not sure for the other areas of back pain, or if you have chronic back pain, obviously you're going to want to consult a doctor, because I'm not a doctor, even though Mr. Vo told me I could be doctor. But yeah, check out with your doctor if you're looking at an inversion table and you're a little bit unsure. And if you're a yogi, you're obviously going to love this tool. I have yoga and handstand and headstand and shoulder stand in my practice, but it's a nice way to incorporate something in at home. If you want to hang upside down, listen to some music, read some books, meditate, this is great for your back. So I would recommend this to anybody who's having any back issues, or if you're a little bit older and you want to get into inversions and you don't have it in your practice or in your strength anymore, grab yourself one of these bad boys and go at it. The only thing I would say is these things are definitely an acquired taste, so if you're looking for acupressure or acupuncture or things like that for certain areas on your back, probably great for you. If you're just a person that's looking to get inverted, you could probably do without them. Same thing for the lumbar support, but just know if you have any of those pains, aches, or anything going on, you also have those options too. So let me know what you guys thought of the review. Hopefully this was helpful and gave you a good look at the Teeter Hang Up Table. Thanks for watching.